Police are hunting for a man after wife and 2 daughters are found dead in Bedfordshire. Somebody inboxed me and said that I'm a man hater, I'm not Christian, and I advocate for divorce. This is my comeback. Police hunting man after wife and 2 daughters found dead in Bedfordshire. This is in the UK. These people are pretty wealthy, according to this report. Finally, Bedfordshire police named the suspect and victims in the triple homicide. Zandile Shuma and her 2 children, Natalie 15 and Naila 5, were found dead in their £1.3 million home. The suspect is Don whatever, I can't say his name, and he's a husband and a father. Why do we give such people names as husband and father? Since when do you hear of a husband murder his wife? Since when did you hear of a husband take the lives of his own 2 daughters? And you call us advocates against domestic and family violence as man haters. You call us that we're not Christians. You call us that we want to advocate for divorce. You call us that we're advocating for women to leave their husbands. There's no way as an advocate I would advocate for a woman who's happily loved by her husband and who's happily well taken care of, and he does not activate her central nervous system. There is no way as an advocate I am going to tell that woman to leave that man. You call me a Christian. What is Christianity? Let's get into what Christianity is. The last time I checked, Christianity is the love of God. Christianity is being a follower of Jesus. And if we look at Jesus' life, how did he treat women? Let's start with the story when these men brought Mary Magdalene, allegedly, that she was committing adultery. They did not bring the man who she was committing adultery with, they only brought her. And guess what? They asked Jesus that according to the law, we've got to stone her. So domestic violent men haven't been violent today, they've been violent even in history. And what did Jesus say? He looked down, stooped down and started writing on the floor in the soil, and he said, hey, he who's never sinned, throw the first stone. Guess what? All these men left. So we as advocates against domestic violence know that even as a Christian, I'm not going to advocate for a woman to forgive and stay with an abusive man. This is how God treated an abusive man, a murderer. And let's start from the story of Cain and Abel. Cain decided to woo his brother, who he was jealous of, who he hated, because Abel was a good man. He wooed him to go into the bushes to play, and there he committed the first murder. What did Jesus do to this man? He said, Cain, you're going to leave the Garden of Eden, and whoever will kill you there, they will get punishment. So did Jesus still love Cain? Yes, he did. But did Jesus allow Cain to stick around in the space where he committed the murder? No. Jesus said you gotta walk away. So we as Christians, as we come and advocate against domestic violence, against men who commit murders like this Zimbabwean-born UK man who's escaped and taken the life of his wife and his kids, we know what we're talking about. Don't come into my inbox and start telling me, hey, you're not a Christian. Hey, you advocate for divorce. Yes, I advocate for any woman. If you're listening to me right now, if a man lifts his finger, put on your aloe dress and put on your aloe hat and put on your Nike shoes and run away. Run away from these men who are trying to take your life. They're jealous of you, and God has a place for such men. You have no right as a husband to go take the life of the wife that you should be protecting and the wife of your daughters. That is a no-no. And we as advocates against domestic violence, we're going to stand up for our girls and our daughters and our children. It's not okay for you to take away somebody else's life. No way. Domestic violence, end it now. Not now, not ever, together.